Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another night with the Codger. Just quickly, the usual, please. Mic check. Yeah, I'm aware that you're all going to tell me it's loud, but just make sure everything's working. And before I go any further, comms great, says Beastman. Always the first there. What a legend. Mike is good, says Darth Smog. Let me just catch up with a little bit of the chat. Oh, my cat, right, so Danny's claiming P1 already. Throwing down the gauntlet. P1 in the chat, says Danny. Good evening, matey. Just quickly while we're on Danny. Danny will be, as far as I'm aware, streaming this from his perspective. So if you anybody wants to go and have a look at how Danny C's doing, feel free to go across to his channel. It's Danny C on YouTube. So we've got Darth Smog in the chat. Can't wait for this one. Shadow evening all. Beastman evening, everybody. Good luck tonight. Should be a banger, says Beastman. Well, I hope so. Yeah. And then Darth Smog says, oh, he's thanking Beastman for the setup help. Oh, he's a man of many talents, is our Beastman. What a guy. So, yeah, that's what this community is all about, helping each other out. And just feel free to ask questions. And yeah, I'm sure there'll be someone out there to help you. I should warn you tonight, are you ready for this? There's a bit of a drum roll. Codger's gone all high tech. Probably not to the most of you. I've invested in a cheap keyboard. So it might work if I can figure it out. I've had it working. So yeah, we've now got replays. So wish me luck on that, everybody. It's I'll try and do my best. Yes, Adam Barth is in the chat. Evening, Jimmy. I'm here propping up the rear of the grid. Behave yourself. If anybody doesn't know, let me just come out of this, and we'll get the lobby open, get some practice. Plenty of time. Adam, it was the runner-up last season. Danny C took all the glory, winning the drivers and the constructors championship. But Adam came a very, very valiant second place. He did ever so well. Adam says you've misread that, Beastman. Adam's at the back. Oh, ever the comedian, Adam. But I'm sure we'll see a lot more from Adam tonight. He'll be running he's as big a car nut and Btcc fan as I am. Well, no, that's a lie. He's an even bigger nut. Yeah, he's got a multitude of knowledge. He's helped me out no end. He'll be blushing now, telling me to shut up. But you're gonna get a build up, Adam. Never mind. Yeah, he's helped me out in the background. And anything you want to know about touring cars, yeah, just message Adam. He'll be able to. Yeah, I've put him on the spot now. So let me just run through the. Let's load the settings. Right, so round 4 sprint. Let's get this open, and I'll run through. As we all know, it's at Watkins Glen. So whenever there's a short track available, I'll always try and do the sprint on the. He's at it already, Adam. Sorry, mate, but yeah, your reputation precedes you. Not that one though. Yeah, so whenever there's a short course, I'll always try and do the sprint on the short and the feature on the longer course. So we've got custom weather. There's obviously, as you're all aware, there's no rain available to me, which is a bit disappointing. 10 watching. I tell you what, straight off the bat, 10 watching. This is brilliant. Thank you ever so much for joining, and hoping to provide some good entertainment for you all tonight. So yes, we've got custom weather. Just want to mess around with the settings a little bit. So this one is a typical, just a sprint race, as it says, fastest first, qualifying. Just to make sure, we've got the slipstream. Just while we're on, slipstreams, my stream's paused for some reason on my laptop. Is everybody is okay with slipstream real? Mechanical damage light. Might have to reload the stream on my laptop, but never mind. Got no tyre or fuel wear on the sprint. So 10 minutes qualifying, and everything else is the same as every other week. Let me just close the stream. I'm just going to have to close this and reload it, I think. I don't know what's going on, but let's see if we can get it back up. That seems to be working now. Okay, so 26 minutes past. Let's create the room and let's see who we've got in. So, room's opening. Yeah, okay, the stream's back up. Cool. Right, so the chat's there. So, okay. Well, unfortunately, Danny, you can't claim P1 for entering the lobby. That goes to me. So look at this, filling up around. Oh, look at this. This is brilliant. Just before, we'll get the room filling up. You'll see we've got various drivers with SIR before the name. That's SIR Racing Community. Fantastic bunch of racers over there. Absolutely brilliant. They've supported me from day one in this championship, and I can't thank them enough. So they're out there to basically have fun, have racing, and just taking part. And they're just a great group of lads and girls. So head over to SIR Racing, and check them out on YouTube, and yeah, drop them a like and a subscribe like you do to me, and show them the same love and respect. Great group of people. So I'll just quickly let's get some cars on the screen now. I'm sure they'll be dying to get out. So let's just quickly run through the grid here. We've got Clay Jacks out in his Camish Honda Civic. Danny C representing Team Audi in Biela's Audi A4. If you're confused, yes, I'm referring to the cars as they were back in the day. And we've got Handy Pint stepping in tonight for one half of the Team Masterfit Vauxhalls. Unfortunately, KZN Maximum can't join us tonight. He's having some connection issues with his wheel, the dreaded Fanatec curse. So Handy Pint has very kindly stepped in to run as CCR Shadow GT's teammate. So we've got Dandy Dons, one part of the Alfa Romeo team. We've got Meccano. Lovely to see you back, Meccano. He's been very ill recently. Really nice to see you back on track, matey. It's great to see you back out. Matty Cake representing Anthony Reid in his Ford Mondeo, the Rapid Fit Mondeo. And we've got Johnny Rotax, who had an absolute belter. Let's get the cars out. There's plenty of cars on track now, so let's get on here and let's see if this keyboard works. Look at that. Okay, so maybe, oh no, it won't work for this, so I'll have to, right, okay, display racing for driver names off. So let's just go through the grid. We've got, so where was I up to? We got Skins. This is SIR Skins, out representing Julian Bailey and his Toyota Carina E back in the day. God, who remembers them? I was up to Johnny Rotax, representing Steve Soper in his BMW 3 Series back in the day. So good luck out there tonight. We got Sir Captain, the other half of the Alfa Romeo team. We saw Matty Cake out there. Go well out tonight, Matty. Meccano running Will Hoy's Renault Laguna. Great, great to see this one back out on track. It's one of my favourite liveries back in the day. And here we are. The man in question is Adam Barth, running his favourite livery, favourite touring car livery, the Nissan Primera back in the day, run by Aiello. There you go, Adam. Is that right? Is that good enough for you? I'm sure you'll correct me if it isn't. So, yeah, this is the car he run last season, and as we say, came second last season to Danny C. So, yeah, he's a bit bashful. He won't say, he'll probably say he's slow, but we all know he's not. His main discipline is the minis. He was a real life. He raced the minis, Mighty Minis, in conjunction, which was also run as a race series over at CC Sim Racing. And yeah, he was a rocket in those. He was hard to catch. Didn't always translate that to real life. I'm sure he won't mind me saying, but he had some belting results. We went to watch him at Thruxton when we had a CCR meet-up. And CCR, if you're wondering what that means, that's Captain Colossus Racing. Hence the name. You see CCR Danny C, and obviously with the Jimmy Codger. That's aka Paul. He streams on a Wednesday, runs Group 3s, does some feature races. All in all, he just chucks some really good streams. So head over to Captain Colossus Racing. That's on a Wednesday at 7:10. So we'll carry on going through the grid before Adam gets a bit camera shy. Dandy Dons, that's the other half of the Alfa Romeo team. I think he's running Tarquin or Derek Warwick back in the day, used these cars. We haven't had any repeats of the incidents we saw with these back in the day. Derek Warwick managed to take out a TV camera at Donington, and I can't remember, Adam will correct me, put it in the chat, but Tarquini put it on its roof. I can't remember which track it was at. Wait for the answer off of Adam. He'll pull over in a minute and start typing, I'm sure. So let's go back through the grid. Let's see Handy Pints out in the Vauxhall Vectra, run by John Cleland, I believe, back in the day. Well, yeah, you did run it. I'm just checking it because Shadow's in running James Thompson's. So yeah, Handy Pints. If you don't know you've not seen Handy Pint, you may have seen his name before in connection with CC Sim. CC Sim, CCM. Oh dear, that's Captain Colossus Media. There's a group that's got CCR Beastman, CCR Handy Pint, and CCR Wally DJ. They're responsible for the brilliant content you see being posted with track guides, all sorts. Wally's a bike specialist. Let's see a look at the chat. Knockhill 94. See? What a legend, Adam. See? Yeah, Knockhill 94 was when the Alfa Romeo, it was a 155 back in the day, was put on its roof. Thank you very much for that, Adam. Told you he was a source of knowledge. So, yeah, going back to CCM. They've done some track guides for me here, very kindly. So, good luck out there tonight, Andy Pine. Have a great race. So we've got... Are we missing anybody? Let me just go back to the lobby and just make sure... No, we've got everybody in. Let's have a look. Yes, we've got everybody in. So let's just go back and spectate. And one I've missed off here is Storm. So we've got Storm, who's Skin's teammate in the other Toyota Carina from SAR Racing. Go well out there tonight, mate. He's had some great results. I mean, he'll be the first to admit he doesn't claim to be the quickest, but he goes out there, gives it his all, and just has fun. And then we have Lewis, who's one of the head organisers over at SIR and actually works on MGs in real life, I believe. So it was a natural choice for him to pick the MG. This was run by Colin Turkington back in the day. His teammate is... where is he? Where's he gone? Where's Nomi? Here we go. This is Lewis's teammate out in the other MG. So a quick drink, sorry. So thank you ever so much for everybody tuning in. So they've had a good 10 minutes practice now, so I think it's only right we should get the qualifying underway. Let's have a look. So at the 1 minute 10 round here. So Matty Cake at the moment has got the fastest. Yeah, he's put the benchmark down. So let's just see. Let's just see if this keyboard works. It can go. Oh, look at this. 2, 1. They're all in a 110. So Shadow's done a 110. So let's have a look. 111. They're all in the same ballpark. 113. 111. Yeah, this should be a very close race. Now, what happens with this? The sprint race is basically the results of the sprint race is going to form the grid for this feature race, but in reverse order. So it gives everybody an equal chance at getting a win and getting some good points. So I will run through the rules of the feature race before we get that. Clay Jack's in the chat. What event is next week? Oh, I can't divulge that now, Clay Jacks. The post will be going out after the race, maybe tomorrow morning probably. Beastman says, who needs racing when you have Codger on comms? Oh, Adam. And Orbulator's backing him up, saying exactly what. I tell you, that's Orbulator from over at SIR Racing. We're only here for the commentary lot. Oh dear, stop it. Oh, you'll have me blushing. Oh, you're all too kind. James McHeisenberg, how you doing, good sir? TJC Gaming is in the house. Right, so I think they've had enough practice now, this track. It's only the short track. So if everybody's ready, let me just see if this keyboard works. Hang on a second. Ugh. Tires only for sprint. Oh, that's a bit annoying. You've still got to use... Right, so just racing soft tyres. So let's get this qualifying underway. So, okay, so everybody's got the right tyres. So let's start the qualifying. James found his keyboard in the... Yeah, I nearly read that out, TJ. I tell you what, you're a bad lad. It wasn't the keyboard I got from there, TJ. I'm not saying any more because I'm just going to dig myself a hole. So, if you don't know who TJC Gaming is, I can't believe anybody doesn't know who TJC Gaming is, then check him out on YouTube. TJC Gaming. He's just started, so let's get the information on the screen. He's just started a Formula 1 championship. Get the driver names off. Utilising all the old school liveries, all the way from the Rothmans Williams, the Ayrton Senna. I should mention this. 30 years, literally 30 years ago, almost to the day that we lost one of the legends of Formula 1 in motorsport. Back in May 1994. Yeah, what a tragic loss, but I'm sure TJ's. You got one of his drivers. I think it's Yep. Is actually running the Senna livery with the Senna helmet as well. So absolutely beautiful to see going around the track, and what a banger of a race they had last night. This is going to be every Sunday, 6 rounds, I believe, TJ. So head over to there if you like your Formula 1, and yeah, it's full race distance. So last night was 66 laps. But yeah, great fun was had by all. It was an absolutely belting stream. If you also want full commentary, which was done by the legend Captain Colossus Racing and the legend that's in tonight, which is Handy Pint. They both did comms for the live stream on TJ's stream. So if you want to see, you can see the race from TJ's perspective on his channel. But if you want it with comms, go and check out Captain. It was enthralling. It was just like watching a real Formula 1 race. What an absolute belting stream, TJ. Still some slots for F1 if anyone is interested, says TJ. Yeah, so check him out on Discord. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Here's this Codger with technology. Let me see if I can go to. Right, this is TJ main. Copy. Oh, this might work. This might work. I'm going to. Right, so let me just put that on there. Oh, why? Oh, this is annoying, TJ. Why can't I paste that now? Oh, I can. Pin message. Right, okay, so I've pinned TJ's Discord into the top of the chat. So if you want to go and check out head over to the Formula 1 Championship channel, and all the information you'll need is there. I'm getting buffering, is it me? I got buffering earlier, TJ. I just closed it and reopened it, and on my laptop, and it was fine. It seems fine now. So let's just see. So Danny C at the moment. So I'm on a keyboard, TJ. Right. So Danny C at the moment has set the benchmark of a 1:11.455. But we saw 1:10s going in before, but Clayjax has immediately pipped him. But Danny's picked up a 1 second penalty, so he's not going to be 1.5. He's not going to be happy with that. So Clayjax has now gone to the top of the leaderboard with a 1:11.0. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sure that's not going to stay there. Probably be beaten by Clayjax himself. I reset the stream. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, just in case anyone didn't catch that, the Discord link at the top of the YouTube chat is for TJ's Discord. Head over there, check out the F1 Championship, and just feel free to put messages in there if you're unsure, and TJ will point you in the right direction, give you all the information for its full tuning and setups. And I'm sure, well, I'll say people give you setups, but I'm sure there'll be information in there for people to to take use of. But while I've been speaking, Matty Cake has knocked in a 1:10.8, so that's the first driver into the 1:10s. Apologies if you can hear me. No, I'm drinking. There's these bottles, it tends to squeak sometimes. Stream is bitty for sure. That's strange. Wonder why that is. What, the quality? Looks fine my end. I don't know whether that's but as long as it's viewable, definitely. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong. So they've got halfway through qualifying at the moment. So let's go back to, let's have a look at Captain. Let's see if we can change the camera view. Let's go on board with Captain as he's during his flying lap. So he's done his quickest at the moment is a 1:11.7. So that's really, yeah, that's a good lap. so he's not picked up a penalty yet. So let's just see. Let's see if he can improve. Sorry, just going to cough. So he's exiting the final turn now, the final corner onto the main start-finish straight. Making full use of that, you've got to run really close to the wall there to make the full benefit of that. So no, he's not improved on this lap. So let's see if this goes to 15th. No, it doesn't. That's strange. Oh, so it's Q. Oh, okay. Right, so Meccano has done a 1:11.6, and Matty's still holding the pole position. So this should change the view to Bonnet. Yeah, it saves going through all the views. So let's. Still got 6 watching. That's brilliant. Gone down a little bit. I wonder if that's because of the stream. It's a bit strange. Maybe it's YouTube. Ooh, getting a bit close there. Yeah, that's okay. So who was that? Okay, yeah, no racing in quali, please, guys. Yeah, this isn't great. Yeah, don't back out if you can. It's all about finding a clear gap on the track. Clayjacks is. Let's just go back up to the top. So let's go to the. So Clayjacks is now 1/10 off Matty Cake. So yeah, he's getting there. So and Albie with a 1:12. That puts. Where does that put Albie? Let's go and have a look at. Let's come back out of this view. Let's go back to. Yeah. Okay. So that puts. So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at this Nissan Primera of Albie's. So he's gone full tilt on the livery. Did this livery with Adam. He's got eye yellow on the back window and on the side. I'm sure he's got baths somewhere. Let's have a look. No. Well, that surprises me. I thought I might have put. It is drop my quality to 720 to see if it back. YouTube is sucking right now. Okay, so is it? I take it it's YouTube's fault then, is it? Is or something? But I'm. I do apologise for the quality. Never had this issue before, but we can just work with what we've got. So it's not too bad at the moment. I've not seen much. I've not seen much lag. So Matty Cake at the moment. So let's just have a look how long we've got left of quali now. So yeah, so they've got another 2 laps, I would have said. So, but let's go down the grid. Let's see if. So we've got Nomi sat in the pits. He thinks he's done enough. Skins is still out in the Toyota with Storm. His teammate is still out there. So Matty Cake, let's just go. So let's see if Matty Cake is on a flying lap at the moment. Excuse me. So let's see if Matty can improve. Shadow says, damn it, I was purple and fluffed the chicane. So it was you in the Vauxhall, Shadow. Well, never mind. So let's see now. The final lap. Can Matty? 88985. He has. He's knocked 400ths off. So yeah, he's improved. So this. Now, so this is in the wind down now, they're on the cool down lap now. So can Danny's on a flying lap, so let's just see where Danny's up to. So can Danny do anything to break into the top 3? Let's see where he's up to with the timing marker now, let's just see. Oh, he might pick a penalty up for that, I'm not sure. That was a little bit wide. He's he's on his personal best, but I'm not sure if he can. It's going to be enough. He's only got to find, mind you, he's only got to find 600s to get to pip Dandy Dons in the alphas. So let's see what Danny can do here. So can he improve? He does at the wow, look at that. So that's put Danny up into 4th place. So let's see if anybody else is on a flying lap. Looks like they're all on cool down laps now. That is the end of qualifying. Adam Barth, I was purple, but only because I wasn't breathing. No other reason. Oh dear, see, oh, that's hilarious. Shadow, literally the first laps I've run at the short circuit in these cars. Oh really? Okay. Totally because I wasn't in the slip. Oh, we got Dream in the house from... Oh, hello all, have a good race. That's one of the main guys over at SIR Racing. So head over to there, they've got a YouTube channel, and head over to there. Pay them, yeah, drop a like and a subscribe. So let's have a look at the results. So we've got Matty Cake on pole position in the Rapid Fit Ford Mondeo, followed by Clayjax in Camish's Honda Civic with the Team Halfords, followed by CCR Shadow GT in one half of the Vauxhall Masterfit team. That's a great, brilliant lap from Shadow there. So then Danny C, very close behind for Team Audi, followed by Dandy Dons from SIR in the Alfa Romeo. And then we got Johnny Rotax. This is only his second outing for the touring cars. Very kindly stepped in and had a great result. I think he had got a 4th. It was either a 5th and a 6th, I think he got last week. So yeah, doing really well. Lewis, what a result for Lewis, qualifying in 7th place there for Team MG. And we've got Meccano on his return, banging it straight into 8th place. I mean, look at the top 8, not even a second. That's crazy. Top 10 covered by 1 second. That is absolutely incredible. So we've got Darth Smorg, representing Team Volvo for Ricard Rydell's Volvo. In 9th place, captain, the other captain from SIR, is Dandy Don's teammate, bringing it home in 10th place, or putting it on the grid in 10th. Skins, Sir Skins in the Toyota in 11th place with Albie, aka Adam Barth. Very respectable 12th place on the grid with CCR Handy Pint in 13th, who's also standing in tonight for Shadow's. This is Shadow's dad, actually. So Sir Nomi in the other is Lewis's teammate in the MG in 14th, and we've got Storm rounding up the grid. We're in the other Toyota in 15th place. So everybody, let's get down to business, says Danny. Right, I'm sure everybody is ready to go, and everybody's got the good luck, says Beastman. Matty Cake, terrible though, I had a 10.4 earlier. Wow. Well, you weren't far off. What did you do in the 08? 10.8, okay, so refresh your Steam, everyone, and the buffering goes away. Yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, thank you, Clayjax. Right, so Beastman, I would have been on pole. He's got his wooden spoon out. So, right, if everybody's ready, let's get this first race underway, the sprint race. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's get this going. Right, I'm going to try and use the keyboard. It's a case of remembering the keys. So, yeah. I thought it had paused. Right, so let's get the information on the screen. Let's get the driver names off. Good luck, everybody. And let's get this first sprint race, or the sprint race for round 4 here at Watkins Glen underway. As Matty leads the grid away. Yeah, we've got no glitches on the start, so this is great. We've had a little bit of glitching where, yeah, we weren't getting the start buzzer. So here we go. So immediately Matty Cake takes the grid down into T1. So let's see if I can get this keyboard working properly now. So So this is where all getting the tyres will be, they won't be up to temperature yet. So the tyre model is pretty realistic in GT7 to a degree. So this is going to be one of the main overtaking manoeuvres here. This is opportunity down into this straight, but I have seen them overtaking through the chicane. I'm not encouraging it, but it's very, very dicey. This is a penalty hotspot here, just on the exit of the bus stop. As we see straight away, Matty Cake is being put under pressure here, straight away from Clayjacks. But I'm not going to stay at the top for a second, and let's see if we can get this keyboard working. Let's go down to Meccano. Perfect timing, as he's just put a move on Darth Smorg in the Volvo, but yeah, he's not there. Darth Smorg's not giving that up easily. Side by side round the final corner, but he's managed to get the place back as Darth Smorg. So meanwhile, Lewis has managed to stay in 7th place from the start where he started. But look at these, all close formation here, all the way down. Look at this. So let's just see. So that's okay. So let's see. Let's go and focus on Adam for a little bit, who's having a great battle. So one of them with Handy Pint, and yeah, he's got a Vauxhall behind him, and he's got Captain in front of him in the Alfa Romeo. So yeah, this is all very close going through the bus stop here. All nicely through, as we see. Oh, Handy Pint's coming back. He's having an attack. Let's go on board with Handy Pint, and let's just see if we can get on board with. Let's see what view Handy Pint's got. Is he going to put Adam under a bit more pressure here and see if he can get a move done? We'll just stay on board just as we go through this. It's a heavy braking zone. This. Just getting the car over, flick it back over to the left, and then you've just got to ever so slightly dab the brakes. This is a really good opportunity here. So let's see now. But Adam's got the slipstream off the Alpha, so Adam's letting Captain know he's there. Is this going to be a move? No. Oh, this is great. This is typical touring car racing. So Andy Pike's managed to make a move on Captain coming through there as they approach, coming up the uphill section now through the S's. So I see Adam's got a double toe now, so but Handy Pipes were under real pressure as we see. Let's see if we can look back. Oh, that was the wrong joystick. So we see Adam. This is from Johnny Rotax putting Dandy Dons in the Alfa Romeo under real pressure. He's having some great races. So let's just see if Matty Cake has lost the lead. He's gone down to 4th place. I missed what happened there, so he must have had a bit of an incident, which has given Clayjacks the lead. So let's go back into. So he's pulled out a 1.9. So yeah, before he was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be slow on this track." We've all heard that before. As he knocks in a 1:11.0. As we can see the gap forming there, but Shadow is in a brilliant 2nd place, but he's got Danny C for company. So these are all, yeah, so this is a 15-minute race, so I'd imagine it's going to be roughly just under, I don't know, 14 minutes, maybe 13 laps, 14 laps. So, yeah, Beastman, I missed that, what happened to Matty. It's too late for a replay now, and I didn't want to risk it. I might try a replay in a minute, just to see if it works. I'm hoping it works. So Matty must have had a little bit of an off. So he's down in 4th place at the moment, but he's only 6/10 behind Danny C. So, well, made that 3/10 now. So he's pulled a little bit back. So Danny won't be hanging around. Danny's he missed a couple of rounds, but he's out here to have fun. Danny just loves his racing. So, but Lewis, as we see, let's go on board with. Let's go and see Lewis. Lewis has made up a place. He's got past Darth Smorg for 6th place, so he's made a position there. That's a really great, at the moment, if you can keep hold of that and keep plugging away. It's a fairly long race around here with the short, with the number of laps around the short track. So let's go back down to Meccano. Oh, he must have had a reel off. So, yeah, he's sticking it out as Meccano. But yeah, he's obviously had a bit of an off. So let's go back on board with Adam, who's found himself in 14th place at the moment and hunting down Storm in the Toyota here. So can Adam make any progress? He's really in the slipstream here, but he's a wise. Oh, as we see Storm go wide there, he just touched the grass on the entrance of the bus stop. So that's given Adam. So let's just see if we can. Let's see if we can do a replay. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happened here. Oh, dear me. So there, that's all it takes going into the bus stop. Oh, and unfortunately he got hit on a rejoin as well. Yeah, it's unfortunate for Storm. So let's come back out of that now. Let's go back to the action. So let's go back up to the top of the grid now. Let's see where. So we see Matty Cake he's managed to get a move done on Danny C. So he's back into 3rd place, but but Danny's really putting Matty under pressure here. So Danny got it a little bit loose going into the bus stop there, but we see Captain is putting Dandy Dons is putting Danny C under real pressure here. So let's go down to 5th place and let's see if we can go on board with Dandy Dons, aka SAR Martin. These seem to have really got the handle of this car now. They're actually road cars that I've had to put tuning parts on and basically get them to behave, handle not quite like a race car, but as near as damn it. And they've all taken to this really, really well. There's beavering away in the background with setups and altering this, so it'll be a different kind of setup, I think, for the I was going to say the GP course, but the long course here at Watkins Glen. Loving the replay, says TJ. Oh, Codger's gone all high tech. So let's try another one, TJ. I'm getting a bit. So meanwhile, Shadow has pulled. Clayjacks was 1.9 ahead of Shadow, but Shadow has not. He's really taken a chunk out of Clayjacks here. So he's not letting. These two have had a really, really close fight all the way through the championship. As Danny C has got the move done back on Matty Cake. So let's see if we can get a replay of that. So let's see where this was done. So this is Danny C now. So is Danny going to outbrake Matty's? Oh, it's Matty serving a penalty. So that's how he got the place back. So, yeah, very wide. Yeah, great respect shown from both drivers there as when they serve the replay, serve the penalty. Pull over to the right hand side of the track off the racing line, and yeah, it's great to see all this respect. But Matty is not letting Danny get away here. But this is a proper battle here. let's go on board. Let's go on board with Matty, and let's see if we can go on board. And see, look how close these are racing here. See, Danny's defending. He's not giving the inside line, but Matty's going to outbrake Danny and force Danny to the outside, which he's not. But Matty's got the inside line, but Danny's going to have the advantage now for the last corner. So if Matty's going to make a move, he's got to be around the outside, but that's not possible here. So Danny's defending really well here, really cleanly. So can Matty line him up into T1? This is another opportunity. Danny's wise to that. So these two, they're very, very quick drivers, but they're very respectful at the same time. But meanwhile, while all this is going on, we've got Dandy Dons. So let's go on board with Dandy Dons. He's watching this now, so he's all the while these are battling here, he's gaining time on these two, and yeah, he's hoping for a big kick off here. As we see, Danny Dons has gone purple in the second sector. Danny's gone a bit wide on the grass. He could get both. That was an opportunity there, but Danny, yeah, he saw that coming. But Danny Dons has got the momentum here. Can he hang it round the outside of Danny here into the penultimate corner? Let's come back out of this view. But Danny's holding the inside line. That was a very brave attempt from Dandy Dons there. That was nearly a 2 for 1, as TJ would say. That nearly worked for Dandy Dons. Had he just been a little bit closer, I think he would have got that move done. So let's just go back up to the top now with Clayjacks and Shadow GT. So Shadow has taken a second, near enough a second out of Clayjacks, but has he got? He's got 4 minutes. Well, that equates to 4 laps. So can Shadow do anything about this dominant display from Clayjacks here? Can he take out any more time out of Clayjacks? But Clayjacks is well aware of how quick Shadow is. They're both aware. They're all quick drivers. But what they've got to make sure now is that they don't pick up any. They've got to have a tidy entry in and out of the bus stop, because that's a proper race killer if you get a penalty there. So let's go back down. Let's go back to Lewis. He's managed to keep hold of 6th place, but I can see a battle going on behind him. So let's go back down to 8th place. So let's go on board with Johnny Rotax, who's looking at the back of Rickard Rydell's Volvo, driven by Darth Smorg. So can Johnny get... See, this is another... See if he can get a good run out of here now. So is he going to be able to get close enough to put... I don't think he's close enough to put a move into T1. It'd be a brave move if he does. Certainly thought about it, but he's got a really good run here. So let's come back out of this view now. Let's go back down to... So this should be Handy Pint, who finds himself excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, 3.5 seconds behind Captain from SAR, and he's got a 1.2 lead over Skins in 11th place. So Handy Pint's, yeah, he's doing really well. He's not driven these much, so he's having a great race out there, is Handy Pint. So let's go back down to Albie. Let's go back down to Adams. There's a yellow flag ahead, so who's that for? Can I go through the grid? Oh, right, so that was... Let's see if we can get a replay of that. So was this one of the Alphas? Oh, that's unlucky. Dear me, the graphics on this are good, aren't they? The tyre smoke off that is incredible. So that was Captain from SAR having a bit of a spin there. So Adam is lining him up here. He's making his, he's letting him know. That's Adam definitely going for the move here. Can he get it done? Bit of touching, bit of close racing there, but yeah, entitled to defend. But Adam had the overspeed there with obviously Captain's tyres recovering from that spin. But meanwhile let's go back up to the top of the grid as we see. I'm gonna go on board with Shadow here for a minute, because he's managed to get the move done. He's got the move done on Clayjacks. That is Shadow, but can he keep it? Clayjacks is coming right back at him here, side by side. So they got one more lap. This is fantastic. Right, I'm gonna have to stick with this. Look at this. I'm going to go on board with Shadow. This is brilliant. But he's managed to claw back in 3 laps, sort of 1.5 seconds. But he's got, see, Clayjacks is going to be vulnerable here. But will Shadow? I don't think they'll go for the move. I'm not tempting anything. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this. He's not close enough here, but. Oh, he's made a bit of time up there through the bus stop. Now that's Shadow with a penalty. Clayjacks will be looking at that. Yeah, that'll have pleased. Yeah, I think Shadow went a little bit too wide there, so he may get the move done, but he's not gonna. He's not going to get it because he's got the 1.5 second penalty, which will be added onto his time. But what an effort, Shadow. So let's just come back out of this view now and go to Clayjacks. As we see these pair fighting all the way through the race. But Clayjacks brings it home. That's a bit of frustration coming out of Shadow there, I think. But that's Clayjacks bringing it home to take the win in the sprint race here at Watkins Glen. But that will mean I'll run through the grid in full when this winds down, because I can never do it because the screen goes black. So that will mean now that Clayjacks will start from the back of the grid. So what you'll have to do is bear with me while I take a picture, a screenshot of... Well, Shadow got the fastest lap, so that's an extra point for Shadow. Right, here we go. So I can take... Let me take a screenshot. Right, so let's go back to... Let's save the replay first of all. Let's go to the results. So let me just take a picture of this. Take a picture of that one. Right, so we got Clayjacks bringing it home in first place to take the win here in the sprint race, followed by Shadow GT, who brings it a great second place, and Matty brings it home in third place. Dandy Dons, what a result for Dandy Dons, in fourth place. Danny C bringing it home in fifth. Excuse me. Lewis with a great result in sixth place. Johnny with a seventh place. Okay, some good results here. They're picking up a 1 second penalty though. Eighth place for Darth Smorg. So let me get a picture of this one. And this will help me set the grid. Right, so I've got a picture of that. So we've got Handy Pint. He managed to bring it home in ninth place in the end. Great result for Handy Pint there. Skins bringing it home in 10th. Sir Captain from SIR in 11th place in the other Alpha. And we've got Albie in the Nissan Primera, in ILO's Primera, bringing it home in 12th place. Great result for you, Adam. He's not raced these, I don't think, before. No, he hasn't raced them. So, yeah, it's his first outing in them. And Nomi bringing it home in 13th, followed by Storm in the other Toyota. We've got Meccano rounding up the grid, rounding up the race in 15th place after a couple of incidents. He's had a couple of weeks off, so... But he said in the chat, well, that's pole at least, says Meccano. You're right. So let's just catch up a little bit with the chat. And let me come back out of this. While I'm doing this, I'm just going to open the feature race and let them get... So let me open the feature race. Because this has got tyre wear and fuel now. This is a 30-minute race now. What I need everybody to do is stay in the car while I set the grid. So custom weather, I've got it running at sunset and I've messed around with the tiles, so hopefully this should provide some great photos for me and really good conditions to drive in. It looks absolutely stunning here. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they've all been waiting for. Tyre wear times 7, fuel consumption rate times 4. So we've got a refueling speed of 10 litres a second. Grip off track reel. So let's just see if we've got the slipstream. Where was that? Reel, yep. Everything else is the same. So I'm going to change the event settings now. So this is now the feature race. As we see, look at the sun. The evening sun setting now. So, right, now then. So let's just make sure it fully loads up. I'll have a quick drink. Oh, I nearly exited then by pressing, yeah. Wow, that was close. Yep, okay, so it's loaded up. So if everybody could enter. Captain Colossus Racing. I missed him dropping into the... Let's just catch up with the chat a little bit. So, Captain Colossus Racing, evening everyone. Can't get in the lobby to spectate and co-commentate, James, but I'll be watching this one. Do you want me to share the screen, Cap? I should be able to do that. Apologies if the screen goes blue. Let's see if I can share the screen. Okay, so I'm sorry if that went blue. So, Captain, are you out there and willing, wanting to join in? So let's get some information. We can leave that on for now. So this is where they'll be testing the tyres. Yeah, I've shared the screen, Cap. On my way. Oh, if I was mentioning Captain Colossus earlier, we're now going to have the pleasure of the pro commentator, Captain Colossus, who did an excellent job in TJ's stream last night. Absolutely brilliant, along with Handy Pint. So, and speak of the devil.
Yeah, I'm here, mate. I'm just going to go to the share screen. Good evening, everybody. Good evening.
I'm just gonna, just in case, I'm just gonna turn you up.
Yeah.
Let me just see if how I do that. So let's go in here. Yeah. Okay. So.
We good?
Yeah, I'm just going to. Yeah, it should be. It's. Where do you normally have the volume on the? Not at max. You know when it says in the party chat, the slider.
Oh yeah.
Where do you normally have that? When.
Well, somewhere in the middle, really.
Oh well, I've got it past the middle, so we should be good.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
cool.
You'll have to share your screen again though, because I won't do it. Sorry, bud.
No worries.
Sorry, everybody.
Oh, hang on. Stop share screen. So if I start share screen... Ah, that's right, because you weren't in the chat. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me know if that works, Captain. Sorry if that went blue. I don't think it did.
Right. I've got it.
Yes.
Roll the film, Jimmy. Roll the film.
This volume is good right now.
Excellent.
Cool.
Right, well,
Seems loud enough to me. Yeah, cool. Lovely job. We reckon to the scenery, Cap, of running it at sunset here and messed around with the tiles.
We've got some moody skies today.
Yes.
Definitely got some lovely sunset action here for these boys. And
I've got a little bit of news for you, Cap.
Go on.
Watch this. Oh, we can't do it at the moment. The replays work.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep up with it, but I haven't been able to chat. So I've been watching you play with those, so they can get quite frustrating when you want to hide the data, because I think you get the tyre and the fuel up once you've had one, so keep an eye on that, mate.
Thank you. Yes, I did see that yesterday. Welcome. Yeah. So how are you? And how's Paul? Well, Paul Radicic in the touring cars, and Paul the flapjack lover, aka Captain Colossus. How are we doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. Had a nice relaxing day today. We've had some family time, and yeah, shame it's been raining all day, but I spent all day yesterday getting the garden ready, and it's rained it all off. But no, it's been a good day, mate.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, yeah, I was just talking about your pro commentary on TJ's stream last night. What a race!
Yeah, it was a cracker, wasn't it? I wouldn't call it pro commentary. We did the best we could, but hopefully it was good enough for the main man, and a few people enjoyed it. We got some good comments, so that was nice to see. And no, it was an enjoyable race to watch. You know, honestly, 66 laps. It's can take it out of you, but it was honestly great to follow.
I bet. Yeah. But it was like watching a real Formula One race at times.
Yeah, with the liveries in particular as well. It really brought it all back.
It was superb, yeah.
Especially the Yep, the Rothmans Williams with the centre helmet as well. That was just
that was
awesome.
And as I mentioned to TJ, I'm sure you were aware. I'm sure TJ did it on purpose, but I didn't know. It was 30 years ago, pretty much to the day that we lost the legend. So yeah, it was very moving to watch that, and just to see that going round. It was as moving, not quite in the same light as me seeing these liveries, but to see that livery going round the track with that helmet, it was it was sort of lumping throat time a little bit.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what's going on now? What are we watching here, James? I think we're in the race, aren't we?
We are in qualifying.
Qualifying, right?
No,
cool.
we're in practice. Sorry, we're in practice. So they're getting the because I'm going to set the grid. If you could. Oh, it would make it. Oh no, I suppose I've got screenshots. I can do it on me. I've got it on my phone. I've got the grid.
Yeah, I think Albie's put it in your Discord as well, mate.
Oh, he's a legend. Isn't he?
He's an absolute belter of a bloke. So he sorted it out for you.
Yeah, we had Meccano who's made a return, and he finished 15th, and he said, "Oh, well, that's pole at least."
Yeah, the reverse grids.
The reverse grid. Yeah.
That's what makes these feature races really enjoyable. You know, the starts are always the same when you get these fast guys. You know, they go off in the distance.
Exactly.
But nice to see this. So I'm excited to watch this unfold from your view. I won't be able to look up and down the grid, but I'll do the best I can with you, mate. Just glad to be here. Really, thanks for asking me on.
No, my pleasure, mate. Honestly, it's I'm sure they can't get enough of the captain. So.
I think it depends who you ask, James.
Oh, behave yourself. No, can't get him enough of the captain. So, no. So I'm going to give him 10 minutes just to let's see. There we go. We're using the keyboard to go up and down now. So if I press the wrong button, do apologise. So let's see. 140. Clayjax hasn't set a time yet. So they're all testing their different tyres out. I've got it set at time 7.
Okay. Well, we've got about half an hour race, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. The fuel is at times 4, so this should, by my calculations, chuck up some pretty good strategies. I would have said. Look at that, Cap. Look at this coming up.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It does. It really provides some
great
scenery.
Great shots, around Watkins for sure. So, are you expecting double stops here, or do you think something we're going to stretch out?
I don't want to give too much. Well, I can't really test because I'm not the quickest, but I'm not sure if I don't want to give the. I don't know if the softs might not be used in it. I'm not sure because of the time 7 tyre wear.
Yeah.
But I've got a feeling they will be used at. Different drivers obviously can get. We all know how good they are with the tyre wear and maximising the use out of them. So I suspect the hards might be used for a bit longer than mandatory timed lap.
Yeah. If they can manage their fuel, they might just go for the one stop on them hards. Just run along the strategy along first or second stint. That's going to be interesting to watch.
That'll be it. That's a good shout, Cap. I'll be surprised if that happens, but nothing's impossible, is it?
Mate, we saw a driver last night in TJ's championship that did some highly unusual tyre management. He was able to make them last a lot longer than a lot of people thought possible. So
yes,
some people can just drive these tyres to the death. You know what I mean?
But isn't that down to a glitch in the game where you'll basically, if you run your tyres red, you will start losing sort of 3 seconds a lap, but then it hits a wall and you don't lose any more. So if you've got a good advantage, if you've got a pit stop gap plus more than that, then the 20 whatever it is laps more is 60 seconds, so it's a minute. So I think it's a glitch where it doesn't. If these had blowouts, it would be, that would.
I think I was talking to Handy Pine last night about that. Yeah, just some like a delamination or something like that.
Exactly.
Some catastrophic failure. You got Boots and Cats in here saying hello, James. Evening, Boots and Cats.
Boots and Cats. I've not seen that name up in the chat for a while. Of course, it's raining. Was a bank holiday. Yeah, I don't know. Sunday was the best day, I think, up here, Paul.
Oh yeah, it was great here as well. Lovely day.
Yeah.
It was nice yesterday. Yeah.
It's got Matty Cake setting the timing boards. Okay, so they're coming up now. So they've got 10. Okay, so I'm going to come out of. Yeah, I'm going to come out of this now. Right. So, Cap, if you could read out the grid for me, if you can get the Discord, that'll be.
Ooh, I can. I'll have to come out of your chat and just quickly sort this out.
Oh no, I can. Sorry, I can do it here. Don't stay in the chat. Yeah, it's all right. I've got it.
All right. Well, I was halfway doing it, but I'll go back. You're all good.
Clayjax took poles, so back of the grid. I love doing this.
He's actually just asking. He's saying there's no rule about having to use 2 different compounds, right?
Who's saying that?
Clayjax. He asking for clarification on the rules there.
No, I will run through the rules now quickly.
Cool.
You're free to use any of the 3 racing compound tyres, so softs, mediums, hards. The only mandatory tyre is the hard tyre. You must use that for 1 timed lap, minimum of 1 timed lap. You're free to use, you don't have to use the softs if you don't want to. You could just use the mediums and hards, or you can use the softs and the hards. It's entirely up to you, but the only mandatory tyre is the hard. Is that?
And that,
Yeah.
yeah, and that is for the out lap, your timed lap, and then an in lap, just to clarify.
Correct, yeah. So we've got Shadow took second, so he's going down to above Clayjacks. That was a brilliant battle with Clayjacks and Shadow last in the sprint. He pulled about 1.5 seconds back, and he got a penalty in the bus stop on the last lap.
Shadow and his luck recently.
Yeah, Matty Cake finished behind Shadow. Then we had Dandy Dons. What a result for Dandy Dons. That was brilliant. So he's next. Then we've got Danny C. Where are you, Danny?
Daniel son.
Yes, it's Danny C time.
Christ, it's going to be cool watching all these guys come through the pack.
Yeah.
This will be fascinating.
Lewis finished I'm going for he came 6th, which is a great result for Lewis, but he's now starting sort of towards midfield at the back now.
Yeah. He'll be alright. He's a solid driver, that Lewis. Every time I've seen him out.
Yeah. Rotax Johnny, so he goes above Lewis. Then we have Darth Smorg, another great result for Darth. So he goes above Rotax. Right, so we're on the other screen now.
We've got Yep in the comments here saying hello and good luck to all. Good evening, Yep.
Yep. Oh, we were just talking about you. Yep. Running that.
Yep, we were talking about Yep.
Brilliant livery. Yeah, great stuff.
Cracking driving, yeah. Awesome race.
Darth Smorg stays. Hang on a minute. Darth Smorg. We're on Handy Pint now. Handy Pint. There. We've got Skins. Above Handy Pint. Captain. Where's the other captain?
I know, an imposter.
Oh dear.
There must be loads out there.
Yeah. So Albie in 4th place. What can Adam do with this? So we've got Nomi, then Nomi, then Storm, then Meccano. That's it. That's the grid.
Grid is set.
Okay. So let me just type a message in the chat.
You can use the keyboard, Jimmy. Click, clack, click, clack.
I am.
Has it got one of them big arms on it that you sweep across when it gets to the end? Ting.
That's it.
Yes,
I know.
Paper in the top.
I know what you mean.
Big metal thing with huge metal little levers. That's what you're using, isn't it?
It is.
Did you get it at a thrift store?
I got it in a charity shop, mate.
It's funny, I actually think I got mine from a charity shop, actually. That's a funny side point.
Right, so starting soon, let's put the obligatory good luck. Where is it?
That's the one.
There we go. Right, so
we're all set.
All the grid is set. Right, I think we're ready, Cap.
No, it looks ready to me, mate, yeah.
Right, so we get this, is everybody, I think they've had long enough now.
They chose their tyres and all that sort of stuff, they should be ready to go.
Yeah, I'll give them another minute in case anybody wants a toilet break or...
Right. Well, who's gonna win this one then? Who you gonna sort of, who's your money on if you had to put a little cheeky down?
If I had to put a little cheeky... I've seen... It's a tough call, but I'm not ruling out any of the top guys. We see they've got to make their way through the grid. But Matty has been pretty consistent over the last 3 rounds. Shadow, I tell you what, I'm going to put my money on Shadow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I shouldn't
Right,
be.
well-
I'm not being. I shouldn't be betting on the drivers, but
Of course not. No, it's purely fictional, just for fun.
fictional. Yeah.
Just for fun. Just for fun. Well, I'm going to back my man Danny. I reckon he'll get a good start.
Okie doke.
And
Right.
yeah, so we'll see
Right.
what happens with that.
So, good luck, everyone. Says Boots and Cats. So, good luck. She says Beastman.
I know. I was going to let you read that out.
Thanks.
Adam says it sounds like you were a Murder She Wrote typing on that typewriter of yours.
Get your elbows out, front runners. Right. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's get this going.
Full send.
Full send. Here we go. Let's sit back and enjoy the feature race of round 4 of Jimmy Codger's Touring Car Championship here at Watkins Glen. Buckle in, Cap. I think we're in for some fire battles here, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I'm just going to watch from your view. I've got nothing to do here, so I'll just call it as I see it, mate.
Oh no, want that
forward to it.
off.
You might want some race info to give the laps and the times. That's it, race info. Yeah, that's the one.
We haven't had we had a glitch last week. Have you had it? Where it
No,
didn't
I don't
give
run
the
Rollings.
starting buzzer.
Yeah, and then cars do funny things.
Yeah. And here we go. So Meccano.
Clean getaway.
Yep.
No dramas off the line.
Look at
Yes,
that.
look, beautiful
Snake.
shots. So there's an attempt at an overtake there. Look, that could be Albie or someone like that.
That's in 4th position. Is that Albie? Has he managed to
Yeah.
keep it? So let's go back.
Albie and captain.
It's
Yep,
great, isn't
captain
it,
just
with the
passed
keyboard?
Albie there for 4th place.
Oh, that was Skins getting a bit loose there, hitting the barrier. That's it's given Adams. So Adams.
He's still there though.
He's
Look at
still
this.
there.
Look, he's going into the chicane side by side with Adam. He's not going to yield. Oh, that's a tough place to be.
That might. Oh, I don't know. That's really close to that barrier. As we
He's had to
see,
back off as well. Look.
Adams under pressure now from Darth Smorg.
Yeah, that's it. He lost pace there in that chicane,
Yeah.
having to yield just a little bit. He was on the back foot.
But Johnny Rotax is a one to watch, Captain, in Team BMW.
But he's just power sliding around the corner
Yeah,
there.
it's only his 2nd outing, but he got a 6th and a 5th last week, and he's got a good result this week as well in the sprint. So, yeah, proving to be a little bit of a
Good consistent driver. Whoa,
Yeah.
look on the glass.
Was that Albie getting it a bit loose there?
No, I couldn't see who that was.
Yes, he's lost
that
a couple
might
of
have been
places
Albie.
there. So let's go back to. Oh, that's Storm.
Little run out.
So Adam,
Bit of a
yes.
test.
Can
Yeah,
I?
drops back
Can
to
I?
14th
You ready,
after
Cap?
all Go on then. Let's go.
Let's see.
Right, here we go.
Let's see if we can catch it.
He's. Yeah, no, he's already at the back, I think, isn't he? There he is, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's already happened, but Albie's got a lot of work to do now from the back there, hasn't he? Poor old boy.
Let's go back to the
He'll be all
action. Ignore the fuel glitch, ladies and gentlemen. Adam will be panicking now if he's got no laps left. You think he's got a hole in the tank?
Clay Jackson, Matty going side by side into T1 there.
What position are they?
They're right at the back, 13th, I think.
Okay.
Yep, now they're fighting with Andy Pine. Those two there, look, Clay Jackson, Matty Kate just went side by side. They're fighting it out again.
Look at
So
this.
it's like race 1, but we're fighting for 13th here. 12th, sorry.
It's a long old. Oh, we've got that glitch. The one that.
Just go to one of the others and then switch back. That's it. There we
Just noticed it. So, apologies, ladies and gentlemen, but. Oh, yeah, see, Ben's on the ball straight away. Tyres are showing.
Yeah, he was like that last night. He was
Oh,
like that with me. He's a legend, isn't he?
Do you remember when he used to get annoyed when I used to leave that on the screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Turn it off. Turn it off. You know, like it gives him. It triggers Ben, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, certainly does. So these two have got to fight their way through, but they're not.
They're not making us
massively
headway, are they?
overpaced. No. I feel it's going to start happening now. Look, a little bit of traffic with the MG. Let's put Clay Jackson right in the middle.
So Clay Jackson, an MG sandwich here.
Whoa, what's going to happen here?
Oh.
There's 4 cars involved. It's clean.
That
Look
might
at
be a
this.
penalty.
Oh, look. Was that Lewis?
Yeah, Lewis and
Or
Nomi.
Nomi, I think, going just really wide there.
I think
a bit of
that
pace,
might
but
be a penalty for Nomi. He might have got away with it. I'm not sure because I don't think he didn't gain, did he?
No, he wouldn't have gained, no.
No.
I think he's got away with that.
So let's just go back up to the top of the grid and let's just see if Meccano has managed to.
Skin's right behind there,
Yeah,
0.2 of a second. Look, he's even close enough here to start thinking about a move. Let's see if he does anything into the chicane.
But if these two work together,
But they could possibly do so, yeah. Whether or not they will
yeah,
is another thing.
Whether they will,
We're about to see.
You wouldn't have seen it in real life, that's for certain.
Yeah, well, we're going to see what Skin's intentions are here with Meccano as he lines him up.
I think I saw a flash of the headlights.
Yeah.
Or was that Danny C?
He's
Is he going to go for it? Oh.
No. Oh, Meccano cuts him down like an old tree.
Oh, but he's
still
not
there.
giving up. He's not giving up.
These
But
two have
they've
a
got
right
to be.
ding dong.
Oh, he's gone wide there. That's an
Has he
instant.
hit the wall? He's hit the wall.
Right, so let's see how that happened there. Did he catch the? How did
Just
it?
see. He's gone wide. He's gone on the marbles there. You're on
He's
the wrong
on-
guy,
he's
we
on
can
that-
see him. Yeah. There he is. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
just
just
got
on the
wide on the
marbles.
marbles, James, and lost grip.
That's all
Yeah.
it takes, isn't it?
That's it. And now he's probably re-evaluating his whole life. He's got probably a bit of whiplash. And he's talking
I'll
to
get
his
the
team.
hang of these replays. It's my
Yeah.
first time with it, so apologies,
I
ladies
know.
and gentlemen. But
Tyre data.
oh,
We're having a
Dear.
laugh tonight, James.
this is great.
Yeah. So
Looks
it's now
like
Darth Smorg
I'm gonna
he's in a
go,
battle there though, with Shadow look coming through into P2 now. So
Exactly,
Meccano's
yeah.
got the pressure on now. The heat is definitely on as the rest of them are fighting, slowing each other down, which is what Meccano wants. But that
Danny
Shadow
C.
is released.
Let's
Oh, look at those.
Oh, look at this. Let's see. Let's go on
Smorg
board
underneath
with your pick for tonight.
My red hot pick.
Your your hot pick for tonight.
My hot picker.
Let's
There
go
he
on
is.
board with Danny C. Let's see what he sees. He's having a good old Joe Biden there, Cap.
A good sniff around when he
He's having
Captain was having none of that. Look, he went deeper on the brakes than Danny and just
Exactly. Yeah.
survived it on the outside there. Luckily,
But I think Danny Iraq, he's close enough to certainly get the slip here now and make a move. But will
I
he?
think he'll get the slip. I think he'll set him up for somewhere else, Danny. But we're about to find out. I might eat my words, but if I know him, he's going to want to push for the front here. But he'll be keeping an eye on his strategy as well, all times. Danny will.
But Shadow is the first of the top three from the sprint race at the moment. Has found himself up in second place by
Yep.
lap 4. But
Yeah.
it's how
He's the man
hard
to
they
watch.
want to push, isn't it? With the tyre wear being at 7.
Yeah, it depends on what's happening in the race. I think Shadow will be thinking about what's happening behind now as they bunch up and fight. If they're doing that, he's going to want to make an advantage. He's going to want to just get as much time under his belt as he can, set as fast a lap as he can, because he knows that they're slowing each other down. And then he can think about things later. But I'm assuming that's what Shadow's doing now, just ultimate push right now.
But we've just had confirmation in the chat that it was an internet dropout from Skins, which was very unfortunate.
Ah, that explains it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just drifted off the track.
Yeah, it was,
I was surprised at how
unfortunate.
much that sort of, yeah, the marbles wouldn't really have done that, but that's unfortunate.
Let's go back to the table sitter leading the points table at the moment is Clay Jacks. So let's see, he's found himself in 7th place at the moment, closing down on Dandy Dons, but this... Ooh,
He's hit the
Clay
wall. Go back to Matt. You see what he looks like from his view. Look, because he's just behind Clay Jacks. He's hit the wall. He didn't lose much time there. I thought Clay Jacks might lose a little bit of time hitting that wall when Matty was right there. So did he go wide as well and hit the wall?
Oh!
No, but we saw the sparks fly from Clay Jacks as he's on the ultimate push as well.
We had a lot of that last round at Sardinia, with the spark, the tyre barriers. But
Oh right, yeah.
yeah. So Shadow, meanwhile, is hunting down. So they've got to be. It's a fine balancing act with the tyre wear and how hard they push.
Yeah. Because it feels like they're sort of struggling with the rate. Yeah, there you go. You'll get it. I was on autopilot by the end of it.
Oh, were you?
That's fine. Yeah, it just pops up and you know it's
I've got Ben there, tyres are back, Jimmy.
Ben needed to be on comms, man. He's on it. Yeah, this is what I loved about your previous rounds. We get the close racing almost all the way through the race, you know.
Yes.
So there's always some action to watch.
There's Matty working his way through now. He's trying to follow Clayjax. Whenever Clayjax makes a move, I think Matty's trying to just stick on the back of Clayjax and make it a double move.
He's got to at this point, but they're getting pressured.
But Captain
is
coming
not
back.
giving up, is he?
No.
He's not just on their coattails, he's fighting them back.
Oh, he's going for him. That's a brave move there.
But that's good respect from both drivers there. Matty left the room and Captain didn't full send that at all. He was aware. That was awesome. Respect
but he's letting Matty know that he's not he's not going to give up. He's not going to relinquish this place.
Yeah, he's not there to
muck
about.
He's
coming in the pits here, James.
Yes, it's coming in the pits. So let's come back out of this.
So we've got the first man pitting. Smorg was the first to actually pit there on the mediums.
6 laps on the mediums, that seems a bit short for me.
Yeah, it does, but they've both come in with the exact same amount of fuel.
So it'll be interesting to see what they go back out on. So that promotes Shadow, who's taken the lead on over Meccano.
Yep.
So they've fully brimmed it, as we see Nomi and Storm. So we've got hard runners coming in now.
Yeah, Nomi. What's Nomi going to just be switching up his strategy here? I shouldn't imagine his tyres were done.
No, so I think this is just his minimum. I thought this might happen where they use the hards for longer than the minimum timed lap to help the strategies, I think.
Yeah.
So
could possibly do another pit stop for another set of mediums, and that'll be it.
Yeah. So let's just go back up to the top. Oh, he's picked up a pit lane penalty over 3 seconds, so that's not going to help. Nomi.
He's cut the pit lane entry there, so that's why he's got that horrible. It's a horrible feeling to get that penalty as well. I've got that many times. So he might be loving life at the moment, but Shadow there 2.3 away.
Meanwhile,
isn't he, James?
I mean, your man here, Danny C. Look at this battle here with Danny C and Clayjax.
That's giving me sweaty palms just looking at it. But they're all good drivers here. They'll always give you the room. They're firm and fair drivers. This is Danny on Clayjax. He's got Dandy Dons right behind.
He's got to be careful. Yeah, he's got to be careful because Danny's got to attack, but he's also got to defend.
I thought it was Captain that was racing with him, but it's not. It's been Dandy Dons the whole time. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So staying out for another laps, and none of these are pitting yet.
He's having to blend off the throttle there, Danny. Did you hear that? He couldn't quite commit fully. He had to roll off the throttle. So I think Dandy's got a good run on him here into turn 1. He has. He draws alongside.
He's got the. Matty stuck through. So Danny's lost 2 places in 1 hit there, and that was very opportunistic.
Yeah, he lost maximum speed there. Yeah, he couldn't run as fast at the end of the day because he had to roll off last minute to avoid hitting the wall at the exit of the last corner. So
and that carries all the way down this straight, doesn't it?
So he's lost 2 places just from that one little error.
So Skins at the moment with the fastest lap.
Wow. So where's he sitting at the moment, Sir Skins?
He disconnected, didn't he?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so he's got the fastest lap unless he I don't think. See if it stays, but that must have been on the softs. But I've not seen. Be interesting to see. Have you got any idea of if I go on the lap times, Cap? What would you say Danny's on? Looking at those lap times.
Danny C. Well, he's going to be on the mediums, I'm assuming.
I would have said so.
The hards. Yeah.
So let's just go back up to.
Not
Matty.
a driver like that.
Matty's doing similar times.
Yeah, I would have assumed most people went for a medium for the first stint. That could just be me.
It surprised me that the slower drivers that started at the front of the grid chose to use hards.
Well, you know, they could just be trying something different. Who knows?
But it chucks up. That's a good thing about these features. Chucks up all sorts of strategy. So let's go back up to Shadow's got a clear track, and he's got a 5-second, nearly 6-second lead over Clayjax. That's saying something. So as Clayjax had a bit of a moment, they were a lot closer than this.
Well, let's keep an eye on the gap from now on. We've got 5.6.
Oh, I
Clayjax got to work with. Look at the sparks fly. Look, that's Matty or Meccano, I think. This, yeah, that was Meccano hitting the Armco there, throwing the sparks up.
I love this track at night. Well, especially this sort of timing.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, it's not too dark. You can still see the liveries, and you got that lovely sky in the background. Good scenery.
So
especially
Lewis,
this shot here. Look at that.
Yeah, as they come up onto this straight. Yeah, that when you go
Beautiful.
behind there. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So let's just go and have a look at Lewis. So Lewis has got in a bit of no man's land at the moment, but he's in a very good 7th place. He's got a nearly 10-second deficit to Danny C, but he's also got a 4-second lead over Albie, who's doing really well in 8th place. So we know that Clayjax, we have to keep an eye on the pits, Cap. Needs to need your help. So we've got Shadow, Clayjax, and Danny haven't pitted yet of the top runners.
Dandy Dons.
Dandy Dons hasn't pitted either.
Nope.
Right. As we can see, look at the.
Yeah, he's in 52s, so he's on the mediums. Yeah, he's got to be.
I'm dying to look at the fuel and tyres, but I can't.
I know, it's tempting, isn't it? But he's keeping that gap pretty honest, really. It's not coming down really. I mean, it has, but it's not drastic at all. Clayjax has got Dandy Dons, who's impressing me at the moment in P3. He's putting pressure on Clayjax, so he's not driving away with it. He's not just focusing, I don't think, on Shadow.
Ooh, that might be a penalty for Matty. As we see them both come in the pits. So this is the first of the top runners now.
They're all in, look. Every single one of them.
On hards. Interesting.
Wow, they were on hards. I did eat my words. There you go.
And the hard. Look at the times they were doing on the hards.
It's impressive.
It just, well, it goes to show how yeah, I love these views in here of the pit stops.
Yeah, the pit stop stuff, yeah.
We see your man coming in.
There he is, P3.
I'll give you your...
No favouritism at all, it was just a prediction, There is no favouritism.
So Danny...
Shadow's out, look. Is he out on the medium? No, he came in on the medium, so Shadow was on the mediums. So he's going to have to do the hards.
So your man's gone back out on mediums. Okay, so Matty Cake. Oh, we didn't see what side he went on, but never mind.
He's cut the beam on the pit lane entry and got himself a 3.5. Look, Matty Cake.
Bit of a drum roll. Adam is in P1.
Come on, Adam.
Come on, Adam.
Come on, son. He's got 7.32 Shadow GT. I assume he's going to have to pit at some point, but he's been getting faster and faster. Look, he's got his best lap there a couple of laps before.
Exactly, yeah.
So he's pushing. He's pushing out there.
So Shadow, did we see Shadow come in as...
Yeah, all the front runners have just been in and come back out again there now, so...
So Adam hasn't pitted yet?
I don't think so.
As far as I'm aware?
Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm expecting now him to be on the hard tyres here. As
we see...
There's the gap.
Yeah, we see the gap now. I think that was Clayjax coming through, so let's just have a look at... Yeah. Oh, look at this battle forming behind. That's Captain and Matty Cake, so let's go back down to P5. Let's go on board. This looks like it's hotting up here.
Matty serving his penalty. He's cut the pit lane there and he's got himself a big one, so he's got some work to do now. Handicap moves through.
It's great to see the respect shown, isn't it? With the moving over off the racing line to take the penalty. And
yeah, it's brilliant. No, it's brilliant. It should be a universal trait in a lot of people, but it's tough to race in lobby sometimes and learn it all at once. But that is kind of the thing you want to be looking at doing when you get a penalty. It just makes sure you keeps everything clean and everyone doesn't sort of, especially when you've got the ghosting turned off. It's quite frustrating when you just hit a stationary object.
As we see.
Yeah, this is Albie taking his pit stop now, so he was on the hards. So we'll see where he comes out here, but that puts Shadow into the lead. Smorgs into P2 there with Clayjax.
That's a great result.
Just behind, so through all the pit stop madness, let's put Smorg into P2.
There'll be... This is his favourite car, favourite livery, this. Yeah, it's
Oh,
back out on the
stunning, yeah,
medium.
it's iconic.
It is,
Iconic,
yeah,
that.
it is one of the iconic ones.
It's not as good as the Peugeot, but it's still iconic.
The Ultron Peugeot.
Yeah. Have we seen that out yet? Has anybody else been in that yet?
No. It's under wraps in the
It's
pit
reserved,
garage. Yeah,
just
it's
for me.
reserved with Paul Radicic on the window. Yeah, it's been dusted off.
I'll be tottering around the back of the grid for the next couple, I think, for sure.
I've got some guys dusting it off at every round, mate. So.
Sounds rude, Jimmy.
Is TJ still in the chat? Don't encourage him.
We'll
He doesn't
soon
need
find out in a
any
minute.
encouragement.
We'll soon find out in a minute.
Shadow switched.
Shadow, look at that. Look, he's on the ultimate push now. He's on the fastest lap here.
Yeah,
He's
but
gone
Shadow
purple.
has switched to hards. Oh, switched from hards.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see what Shadow can do. It's Darth Smorg 6.8. What's the gap from between Clayjax and Smorg? Just out of interest.
It is.
Yeah, let's watch this
1.9.
This will be interesting. He's got
I'm
Danny C
intrigued
behind as
with
well.
Handy Pint in 6th, ahead of Matty
Yeah.
Cake. So our man Handy Pint. Just want to see what the gap is from. Yeah, so this is going to be a close battle. This because
That is.
yeah, we all know Handy Pint's a great racer, and Matty, and Matty the same. But look at this. I'm going to go on board. I'm going to go on board with Matty.
Yeah, just serving his big penalty, so he's had to relinquish a place or two, so he's going to want them back. So I would expect to see Matty on fine form here as they navigate turn 1 again for the 11th time. Is it getting darker? It is getting darker here.
It
so
is.
Stars are coming out. Under the floodlights we go.
But you see, Handy Pint's got the slipstream off the other captain, the imposter cap. So,
said in jest, obviously.
yeah,
said in jest.
of course. So then, yeah, so not going to make a move here, but Pint's having a really good race here, 6th place.
He is.
He's standing in for Shadow's dad,
Yep.
KZN Maximum. I think they've sussed the bus stop out now because I'm not seeing many penalties.
How close they are, James.
It's incredible, isn't it? Let's come back out of this view and get a...
Yep, something's about to pop off here. I can just feel
It
it.
is.
Matty's going to look for the double. Captain looking underneath. Matty's on the prow here for sure.
Let's see if
Side by side. He's
lining
got
him up
nowhere to
here.
go. Look.
I see the discs glowing
Gordon
there.
Bennett.
Oh, this is frantic stuff. This is. Let's see.
He's holding them off really well. Captain's not having any
There
of
was
it.
a penalty. So Pint had a penalty.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So Pint's. So then Matty's now hunting down Captain. So meanwhile, let's just go back up to Clayjax and see the gap. So there's a 1 second gap between Clayjax and Danny C. But Shadow has pulled out a 10-second gap.
Wow.
So
Well, he's on the mediums, isn't he? So what?
Yeah.
I'm assuming Clayjax was too, because he was one of the lot that came in
So
on the
we're on-
hards, wasn't he?
We're on 22 minutes, well 21 and a half with 8.5 to go, Cap. So what's that? Roughly five laps, do you think? For the top runners?
It's difficult for me to say, mate. Difficult for me to say.
5 laps. Has Shadow done enough to go to the end? Or is he going to have to pit? He's increasing his gap. Well, we're talking now to 11 seconds. So let's just go back on board with your man here. Let's have a look what he sees now as he's hunting down Clayjax.
So Beastman's saying he switched too hard. Is that right for Shadow?
No, well, he did say that, but then he's put an asterisk underneath saying from hards. So I think
from hards, right?
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I was going to say, because you can't light the screens up like this. He's got the fastest lap at 150.5.
That's
So
incredible.
I just have to make sure.
Shadow is gone, says Beastman.
He is off into the distance in this one, isn't he?
So
I mean, if these two start fighting as well, then Shadow could be in the pound seats here.
So let's just see what the closest gap. I'm just going to work my way down the grid and just see if there's any closer battles that this could potentially heat up. So that's Matty Cake, Dow Smorg, Captain, and Handy Pint. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
It's getting harder and harder to see them now. It's proper dark.
It is.
Get to see the sunrise, I should imagine, with about 7 minutes, I believe, remaining of this race. So I'll get a bit of sunrise action. James, you reckon?
It's actually set at sunset, so this is going to, yeah.
Yeah, it'll go through into the evening.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So this is
gonna
all
make life
hotting up.
easy
We've
for
got a
them.
move here. So this is Handy Pint making a move there on captain. So that's put Pint back up into 6th place.
Back into the pits. Back into the pits. Handy Pint.
Is
And,
he is, and Darth Smorg.
yeah, and Darth Smorg as well in the Volvo.
So Pint's in off the mediums. So this is going to be Pint's last stop now. So this won't be a brim. This will be a splash and dash.
Yep, he'll have all the calculations.
Will he go on to the soft? I think Pint will. I think Pint will do the soft.
Yeah, well, if there's a sniff of it, he will. Yeah, if
Let's
there's a
have a
chance, he will go for it. He might just have the time to do it too. Let's find out. Is he being brave?
Has he?
Yeah,
No.
looks like a medium to me.
A medium switch.
Yep.
Okay, so let's just go back up to the leader.
12.3. Look, Danny's done it on Clayjack, so Danny's through on Clayjacks.
He is, but what's the
We've
gap?
got CCR 1-2 here, but it's not a lot. That's happened. That's happened just a little while ago. But Danny through on Clayjacks for position.
So that's Danny C with the podium at the moment, but he's got to keep Clayjacks. Well, Clayjacks is in 3rd place, but this is a tough ask for anybody to keep Clayjacks at bay.
Oh yeah, in any conditions.
But while these are fighting, Matty's going to make the most of this because he's only 6 seconds behind with 5 minutes left. So what's that? 3.5 laps potential, 3 laps.
That's a big gap. But if these two really start going at it, depends. Danny looks like he's got the legs to move forwards here. But if they start going at it, that's just what Matty needs.
So Matty's on fresher tyres as well, isn't he?
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the gap, Luke. It's just under 7 seconds here at the moment. It's coming down a little bit.
Let's see if Danny is making any move. 12. Okay, so they're not. Let's just go back down to the bottom of the grid now. So we know Darth is pitted. Yeah, he's come out.
I think he's come back out in the mediums as well, from what we could tell.
That's right. So he's got. You can see Pint in his rear view mirror there, closing down on him. So it looks like Darth is fuel saving.
Yeah, it could possibly be.
As we see Captain coming in from Team Alpha on lap 14. So this is going to be a splash and dash now. Yeah, he's not taking on a lot of fuel. Has he rolled the dice? I've not seen many go on the softs. I've seen them starting on the softs.
Yeah, I'm not sure we'll see them this evening, James. Those sticky tyres.
No, I
seems a bit too risky. He is. Look, wow, there we go.
So
Captain
the gap.
out. He's got a couple of laps.
So let's just see what he's got. What the gap is. 8 seconds.
Yeah, that'll go up a little bit as he gets up to speed. So that's a tough ask, but
it is. I'm going to have to go to the leader. I'm just going to see. I'm just going to see where Lewis from SI. Have we lost? Well, I've not seen.
I think he's further up. I saw him further up, mate. There he is, P9. Got a 1 second penalty for something.
Oh dear.
Slight misdemeanour for Lewis.
Let's come back out of this view now. Yeah, he'd be serving his penalty now, so that'll give. Yeah, that'll give Darth Smorg a bit of hope.
I'll give him a sniff. Yeah.
It will. It certainly will. So let's go to Johnny Rotax. Let's see. Yeah, you've got to see it on the map there. He's hunting down Meccano's. He's just outside the slipstream. But Meccano's
done well, hasn't he?
He has.
Yeah, he's done well. He obviously started pole, but he finished last in the last race. So, you know, going off that performance into this one, this is great stuff from Meccano.
Yeah, started on pole, and he kept the lead for quite about 3 or 4 laps.
Yeah.
But after all the pit stops, to be in 6th place, that's a really impressive fit. And he's had a couple of weeks off as well, Cap.
He has, yeah. Ooh, there's a clatter of a wall there just in front of him. I think that was Dandy Dons. What we're looking at now.
Danny Dons,
It could have been Rotax. I couldn't see. Somebody clattered the wall. It was the guy in front of Meccano. Yeah, it's further back, 1 back from this guy. That's it.
Oh, God, look at that.
Good stuff. We just got it.
I do like this. It looks, really good.
It's cool when you get the hang of it, yeah. It's awesome. But the tyre date, the stuff comes up as soon as you do it. Yeah, I know. It's a little glitch we found.
Wait for Ben. Can I do it before he comments.
There we go. Sorted.
Beat Ben. Yeah, about the only time I'll beat Ben.
Right. P2, look, that's changed again. Clayjax is back through on Danny C. So they're having a battle royale. I think Shadow's just going to be loving this right now.
So 11.8 with 1.5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Can we see Shadow take his maiden victory in Jimmy's Btcc championship?
I tell you, he needs it. He needs a good result.
He needs a good
man.
result
He's been
here,
fighting for so long, and he's had some bad luck.
I think he'd prefer Danny and Clayjax to have swapped positions currently in the points. But a win, you'll take a win all day long. It's
hell yeah, it's a great result for Shadow.
I'm not calling it just yet, but
no, I'm gonna say I'm saying it. I'm saying
You're
that's
saying
too much. I'm saying he's going to be super consistent now. He knows what the gap is.
Let's just go back up
He's
to
just
the
managing it now. Yeah, he's managing it. Look at these lap times. He's just staying good and consistent. He's slowing down over the last couple of laps, but he's got enough in hand here.
We can't see the fuel gate. Oh, can we?
Is it on the car? Can we just see it on the dashboard there?
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. How accurate? Oh, I don't know. Is that just about a quarter of a tank? He's definitely got enough fuel, but he's got blue flags now. He's got traffic to deal with. Let's come out of this view now.
Yeah, a little bit of traffic. He'll deal with that. He'll be able to just navigate his way around this. Yeah, he's got it all day long now. I'll say that. But
the gap now, Clayjax has gapped Danny to a tune of 2.1 seconds.
Yeah, he has. And I see the Danny with a bit of a slide or a bit of a moment, or Clayjax just had so much extra pace. But
look what else is coming down. The gap. Matty is taking chunks out of Danny here.
Yep.
Final lap.
This is it. He really is actually. So this could be the last bit of action we're going to see as we're coming in. We're on the last lap, like you say.
I'm just going to go down to Matty. Has he?
He can see his prey, can't he?
He can. He's having a good sniff. He's got him in his sights, but has he got enough track to overhaul Danny? He'll be giving it everything, Matty.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's only a few corners
I'm just going to go to the main man here as we watch Shadow come around the penultimate corner. He's entering the final corner for the 16th time.
Come on, lad.
CCR Shadow GT comes home to take the win in round 4 at Watkins Glen. The GOAT. And a celebratory handbrake turn.
Lovely. Well executed, mate.
Well deserved, mate. Well deserved. Long overdue. Absolutely superb, mate. Your dad will be proud of that. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. It was a brilliant drive. Absolutely brilliant drive.
Flawless.
From Shadow, from all the guys really there. That was hard race in the dark. But we, everyone giving everyone else racing room and the respect. And again, it was just good close racing.
It's great.
So, well done, everyone.
Great to watch and absolutely superb.
But the fastest lap as well there, look, for your winner tonight.
So he has picked up the fastest lap and the win.
He's done his
They don't get points for pole in the feature, obviously, because it's a reverse grid. It's a reverse grid, yeah. But that's a cracking points haul for Shadow tonight. That'll really mix the grid up, I think. The table.
No harm there.
No. But what a result for Shadow, bringing it home. I'm going to go through the results.
Dandy Don's in P5 was impressive as well there. Drove really well. Him and captain. He is captain, isn't he? Excuse me.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, that's where I was getting confused. No, great drive.
No. Captain. No, Dandy Don's is Martin, and Captain HXC is.
Oh, I've just been confused by everything here. So sorry, guys. It's been a long day.
Come on, give us the rundown of the grid in your excellent. You. Oh, go on, do it. Do the football results one.
Do the football results. Well, we've got Shadow GT in P1 there. In the what? You tell me the car, but we got Shadow GT there in the
Master Fit.
Yep, picking up the fastest lap there as well. So well done to Shadow GT. That's an excellent drive from everybody there, but well done, Shadow. We've got Clayjax in P2. We had Danny C just following closely behind. There's a good battle forming there towards the end, as there was with Matty Cake in P4, but just didn't have the time left in the race to pull anything off. But yeah, an impressive drive from Dandy Dons. And Rotax there as well in P6. Albie coming across the line in P7, which is impressive considering he's not. I don't think he's done too much testing and stuff in these, has he? So
no.
So he's
and Meccano
passed. Yeah, he's passed Meccano there from pole, but it's a tough grid. very, very tough grid and tough circumstances out there. So I think all these guys deserve a round of applause, really. But
100%.
Darth Smorg there in the Volvo in P9. We've got my boy there, Handy Pint in P10, standing in for Maximum, doing a great job there. What's his best lap? 151.9. So he wasn't any slouch whatsoever.
No.
So good job there from Handy Pint. Lewis in a very respectable P11. We've got my alter ego counterpart, whatever you want to call it, Sir Captain, there in P12, with his racing buddy Nomi there in P13. So great job, boys. And Storm and Skins, who had that unfortunate disconnect, finishing your P14 and 15, and that rounds up the grid for tonight.
Thank you ever so much, Captain. I've just got to pick up my winnings now.
Your winnings, eh? Yeah, well, I didn't call it right. Well, we got a P3, but no, I'm impressed with everybody here tonight, man.
Shadow, Clay Jackson, Danny on the podium. But Matty Cake giving it everything at the end. He was not giving up.
He was, he was really pushing.
I think a couple
He's got
more laps.
A 1 minute penalty, though, so he's obviously not run the tyres, maybe?
1 second penalty, so maybe he got...
It looked like a minute. Was it a minute? Oh, no, it is. Yeah, 1 second. Sorry.
I think that's a time... Does it double a time penalty you get, innit? If it's not served. Just to maybe just check I've got the replay. Yes. Thanks for the race from Lewis. Well, that wraps up round 4 of the Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship. Thanks to every single driver who took part. It was an absolute blast. I'm just going to come out of this lobby now and put a bit of skates on.
Shadow's well happy. Look, finally
I know I'm going to get in mistakes. The chat.
I occasionally get my bleep together, says Shadow.
Oh, he deserves it.
Well done, mate. He does, really. He does.
He's been very, very close, and he's just not collected the cigar, as they say. But tonight it all came
tough lobby
together.
and a tough race, and he's done it. So well done, mate. Very impressive.
So Adam Barth out here with the facts. For your information, Peter Cox won the first ever Btcc night race in 1999. From Adam there. So
he's a tome of knowledge, isn't he?
He
really
is. He's you can ask him pretty much. I've not managed to catch him out yet at all.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah. He'll probably blag me, and I wouldn't know whether it was true or not, to be honest. But let's just catch up with the chat quickly. So we got Dal Smog. Wow, my start was to go mediums to hards, 8 laps, which was perfect, but my mediums lasted 5 laps. That's strange. I don't know how they only lasted. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but so finally a race with no mistakes. So half second penalty over the line from Matty Cake. So that's why.
Just doubled it up. Yeah.
Meccano, thanks for tonight. All things considering, I'm happy with that race. You should be, Meccano, yeah. And well done commentating as always, both of you. Oh, good night. Good night, Meccano. Yeah.
Thank you, Meccano.
Too kind.
Great driving out there, buddy.
Channeled my inner Lando Norris. Yeah, Lando Norris picked up his first win.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't wait to actually watch them.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I do know. I do know. No, I'm not like that with the F1 anymore. I used to be, but no. Well, congratulations to Lando. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, convinced my fate is linked to his. And Shadow, looking forward to watching this back. Didn't even realise you were on the comms, Cat. I've been so locked in.
It was a bit of a secret, really.
Yeah, you've got a treat. So,
well, I was going to sort of be driving in the last 3, but then Albie, to keep everything fair, he's in this one, so I was going to always do this, but I couldn't make it from the start, so just jumped in at the end there, just at the right time, really.
Are you getting some practice in for next week, Cap? So I believe we're unveiling the Peugeot next week.
Well, yeah, this is the plan. Yeah, I've got to go ahead and do some testing, but you know what I'm like. A driver of my caliber doesn't need many laps to get up to speed, so we should be fine.
I think I'll break the habit, and I shall announce the track.
Oh, yes.
Should I?
Drum roll.
The next track will be Fuji Raceway.
Albie, do you want to race the next one, brother? And I'll do the last one.
You might need your umbrellas.
Oh, my word. Well, there you go, folks. You heard it here first. Bit of Fuji. You just know it's going to rain, don't you?
Adam Barr says no.
Oh, Albie. What are you doing
He's
to me?
just done a runner out the paddock. He says it's all yours, Cap.
Oh dear.
Oh, but it's all about
Oh,
having fun. So thanks a lot, Shadow. Well done on your race win. We're getting all the high fives and the congratulations there for Shadow. Well deserved. So, right. Well, I know people are conscious of people if it's a Monday night, so it's going to be the first day back for a few people. So
yep.
hopefully I've run to time. They're trying to keep it as smooth as possible. But that's it for this evening, for this round at Watkins. The score tables will be updated tomorrow evening after work. I'll have those up along with the manufacturers, and I'll put the race post up. I'll actually do the race post when I come off air, and put that up so everybody can get in. I'm sure I'll put that so they all know what the track is to get practicing. So that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much, Captain, for joining me in the comms box and
Right.
giving it that extra edge.
I didn't really do anything, James. No, it's just I'm glad to be here, mate.
It's just your presence.
As always.
That's all we need.
You shouldn't have got me presents, mate. I told you not to. I'm just going to do it for free.
damn
It's all
it.
good.
Oh, well.
Next time it may be different, but no, I love it, mate. It's been enjoyable, dude. Honestly,
I'm glad you've enjoyed
this
it.
is a great little series. Good racing and a great watch. So just as long as your guys enjoyed it, that's the main thing. Having fun out there. So yeah,
I'm
awesome
having amazing fun. Just sitting here, being treated
that's half
to
of it, isn't it?
all
Yeah.
this. It's just fantastic.
If you're happy,
fantastic.
everyone else is happy, James.
Yeah, exactly. But we've had an average of 10 or 12 watching all night, so thank you to everybody that's tuned in to listen to the Codger and Captain ramble on for the evening. But hope you've enjoyed what you've watched this evening, and tune in again next week. And Captain, shout your channel out. You do it better
Captain
than I do.
Colossus Racing on YouTube. It's not a bad channel. Come and check me out. Cheers, bro.
Oh, well,
No. I mean, it's GR3s mainly that we do. Jimmy's a bit more adventurous than us, so we usually host a lobby once a week for some sprint racing, and we do feature races and other little fun things like that as well. But so yeah, feel free to come check me out. But I'm just here to prop my man up and just have some fun. And it's all about you tonight, Jimmy, and your show.
behave.
So
what's on the agenda? Is there going to be a stream? Are we
no,
streaming?
for me not this week. No.
That's right. So
No,
it's the
yeah,
week
no.
after,
I said that in the last one. Yeah, I've got
right.
I've got quite a busy week this week. And
Yeah.
done a lot over this weekend, so I'm gonna.
Oh, well, I'm working, but I might. I'll see what time I'm on. If I finish handy enough, I might treat the lads to a.
Oh, a little.
Yeah, I might.
Oh, cool.
I'll see what time I
Don't
finish.
speak too soon for the
No.
people, because there'll be people listening and hold you to account.
Well,
But
the
just,
disclaimer is it depends on my work schedule, what time I finish. If I finish at a decent time, I might chuck a stream down for an hour or two, depending
Awesome.
on what time I've got.
No,
To
I
give the
love
lads some Group 3 action. So
You legend, Jimmy.
I'll let you know in plenty of time.
Awesome.
But, no. Well, thanks again, Captain.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. Thanks for having me on. Great show as usual, man.
Oh, that's cool, mate. Stay on the chat if you'd like to, and then
Yeah. Got a few minutes.
I am going to sign off for the evening. Well, thanks again, everybody. Enjoy your week. Well, unfortunately, the bank holiday's over now, so it's back to the grindstone. So enjoy your week, and I will catch you next Monday, the 13th of May, same time, 7:15, for round 5 at Fuji International Raceway. Bring your umbrellas. Right, that's me signing off for the evening. So good night, take care, everybody, and catch you next week.
Peace.